million, 16 million, and then, you know, Willie Street didn't always have 3 sites. We went from a small 3,000 square foot site to a expanded 10,000 square foot site in 2000. In 2010, we opened our second retail site. 2005, I'm sorry, I skipped over something. We started online groceries, and we did a central commissary build out. And so that commissary build out was in plan to support more than one retail, and so that's how we phased our growth. And that is how I have seen, you know, gone from a single site operation to a multi-site operation. And since the time I left Willie Street, I've been working as an interim general manager, which is working with co-ops that are in transition from one general manager to the next. Sometimes they're in other types of transitions. They're making changes with their management staff because they were failing to keep up with the market. I've worked in Connecticut, Boston, Massachusetts. I worked in Maine, which I don't want to do that again. They are very peculiar people.
Mainers.
And most recently, I've worked in Los Angeles, Santa Monica, and Culver City. So I feel like what my current experience has me on the forefront of food and trends in food, and I'm bringing that perspective to your team. And I've also worked in a lot of different formats of stores, and stores that are expanding, planning, doing site remodels. I've pretty much seen business in every phase that it can be as a natural foods co-op. And as we mentioned before, we are in the site design phase, and that is figuring out, well, where's the front door? How many front ends do we have? How much, what's the scope of service? Are we going to have this thing? Are we going to have panini press? Are we going to have a juice press? What are we going to have? You know, and all of that's going to tie back into your pro forma, which is what all the financial realities are, right? We need these many sales. We can have this much labor. We can manage this much expense. We have to pay back the loans because people want their money back. And how does that all time out? And how do we make this thing profitable so that it's sustainable? You may not know this, but most co-ops, if they do make what we call excess profits, you're only going to ever hear that term in co-ops. That goes back to the ownership.
Excess profits.
What corporate entity makes excess profits? No, that doesn't happen. So I'm really excited about your team. You've obviously got a beautiful start on your co-op, and you're in a really interesting stage of growth, going from co-op in concept to co-op in reality. And reality is not nearly as fun as concept. I'm going to tell you. Reality's got some hard walls, some limitations, some challenges, all of that stuff. But it is real, working with these real people, working with real farmers, working with real food. And that's where you're going. That's a lot of transition has to happen there, where the board steps back, lets professionals come in. I'm working with the board for them to understand what their role is as visionaries and directors and keepers of your trust, because they are your representatives, and what the role of the general manager is, because we are both, general managers and boards are both entrusted with guiding, developing, visioning for the co-op, seeing what those opportunities are. The GM does it, the board does not do it. They direct it, right? So these lovely people are very familiar with being the doers, because they have been the people driving this project to develop into an operating co-op. And I'm just excited about being here to support them and to bring practical and experience knowledge of co-op natural foods retail. So thank you for your attention.
Yeah.
And good.
Thank you, Winston.